Hello and welcome, my friends. I am Ria. I am a knitter, a crocheter, and love everything that has to do with fiber arts. This is my January Diaries episode. After all that holiday rush, I always feel tired and uninspired, and packing up all the Christmas decor doesn't help much. As I was trying to find my inspiration, I thought it would be a good idea to tidy up all my knitting bits and bobs. I bought these baskets and I want to keep only one there with all the things I use or think I will need while knitting. I don't know about you, but I start every year having in mind all the things I want to finish or start, and I never do them because life happens. This year I decided that I will tackle one thing that I left unfinished every week. My secret Santa from work bought me this yarn and I still have it here with all the things I use. It always looks bad before it gets better. I usually sit at the same spot and gather all my yarns and notions there. Whips, yarns, needles, books, all in there. Sometimes I find things I forgot I had. My first finished object for 2025 was the textured diamond pattern sweater. It is my own pattern and I really want to publish it someday. I used cotton fingering weight yarn and 2.5mm needles. I have worked on this since October and I'm not pleased with the results, so I'm going to unravel it. Although I wanted positive ease, I think it's too big. Due to the different pattern in the front and the back came out wider, and the front and the sleeves at the start also are wider than I wanted them to be. The second thing I finished was my purple crocheted flower scarf. I used yarns from my stash, acrylic and mohair, and a 5mm crochet hook. This pattern is a 2-row repeat, and my only regret is that I didn't have more mohair to make it longer. Last year I made this sweater. It is my own pattern. I made it with merino yarn from Drops, and when I made it there was a stitch that I didn't pick up as I should, and it made that hole. In any case, I have cleaned and put moth repellents in my closet just to be sure. I unravel it, but I didn't wash the yarn, and as you can see, when I knitted it again, the stitches weren't as smooth as when I used the yarn for the first time. I have washed it and blocked it, and then I used the steamer. It looks much better, and I will repeat that process again. I think in the next wash it will be much better. Remember back in 2020 that we stayed home and lived in work pants and we were baking all day? Oh well, all those days are over and I'm trying to find my feet again, but this has a result for me to need new clothes. Of course, all the trousers I buy need to be shorter to fit me, so I have all these that I need to hem. At the moment, I have two sweaters on my needles. The first one is the Cumulus T blouse from Petit Knit. I am using a 4mm needles and a cotton merino from Drops. The pattern suggests the 4.5mm needles, that is why I'm knitting size large although my size is medium. This is my first pattern from Petit Knit and it's going very well, but I will report to you again after I finish it. The second pattern is the Slow Down sweater from Lily Kate France. I had my eye on this pattern for a very long time. I am using a yarn that I had used in something else before and I unraveled it and had it in my stash for a long time. I think it's acrylic with wool, but I don't remember the brand or anything else about the yarn. And I'm pairing it with alpaca silk in this cobalt blue color from Drops. I'm not going to say much about this pattern because I'm going to make a separate video, so wait for it. I hope you have enjoyed my video and see you at the next one. Bye!